The average net worth for dudes 18 to 24 is about 28,700. Dudes that are 25 to 29, it's about 45,900. And 30 to 35, I believe, it ends up being, let me see, about 122,700. No, I did not just pull those numbers out my butthole. Like, these are legit numbers. No, these are legit numbers, and yes, it does include home equity into your net worth as well. But at the end of the day, most of you are probably listening to these numbers thinking, what the F? I barely even have $5 in my bank account, let alone $30,000 into my name. And the truth is, like, yo, clearly it is possible to get there. That is the average, but there's 5 things that are holding you back. Let's hop into this. Number 1, you're a compulsive spender. And it's not just you. About 80% of Americans experience some sort of compulsive spending buying. And it's basically because of e-commerce, like Amazon. Yo, everything is on demand and now, so it makes it easy for you to want to spend more. And what ends up happening is that for the serious guys, this ends up being some sort of like emotional band-aid for you to cover over something that you're self-conscious about. It could be your loneliness, lack of self-esteem, lack of self-control. So you start buying things that you don't need, running your account and everything you have down to zero, and certain times even into your negatives once you start packing up those credit cards. And now with new tech that allows you to buy now and pay later in 4 installments, more and more young guys are buying into this, justifying in their heads those 4 small payments, and then they end up even drowning themselves more into debt, leaving themselves with nothing. Number 2, college debt is crippling you. Look, we've all heard the American dream. Go to college, get a good degree, get a good job. It doesn't always end up like that. There's a few little caveats along the way. Get a smart degree, something that actually pays a lot, where a lot of us weren't told that, so you end up getting a degree that really gives you no value, but you are still in debt for $50, $100, $300, or $500,000 worth of college debt, and the debt is literally crippling. The payments are taking away all your money. And look, I've seen some of the interest rates that these loans can be. Yo, that it is literal highway robbery. So if you are in that same boat where you don't even want to see the debt that you have in college, or even worse, like I was talking about credit card debt, this is why I talk to you guys about my sponsor, Upstart, so much. See, Upstart's a solution for all us young guys. If you're the type of dude that you don't even look at your credit card debt because you know you got a big payment coming up, or your college debt, you need to check out Upstart. See, Upstart is a fast and easy way to pay off all your debt with a personal loan done online. Whether it's paying off credit card payments or some sort of high interest debt, or maybe it's just personal expenses that you have, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get one fixed monthly payment. And the thing is that Upstart knows that you're more than just a credit score, and it's expanding access to affordable credit to everyone. And unlike other lenders, Upstart considers your income and current employment to help you find a smarter rate for your loan. With a quick 5-minute rate check, you can see what rate you're gonna have for your loan, for loans anywhere from $1,000 to $50,000. And then you can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after receiving your loan. You can find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments by going to upstart.com/TMF. That's upstart.com/TMF. Like I said, the link will be down in the description box below. Number 3, you just don't want to work. Look, we are in an interesting time in history right now. Most people really just don't want to work, or they're comfortable working their one job that pays them about $30,000 a year. Like, what is going on in the labor market right now is insane, and I don't even know if it's ever been heard of, where you have more jobs available than people that are currently unemployed. Like, there are more, the jobs are out there, people just don't want them. They don't want to go into work anymore. They don't want to go into the office anymore. See, when I was 18, I was doing everything. I wanted to make as much money as possible. I was doing car washing. I was doing handyman stuff. I used to work an office job. I used to go to college, and of course, I was building an entire business. Look, I was hungry for it, as you should be as well. You are 20, you are full of energy. 40-hour work weeks should seem like light work. This is when you go all out and maximize how much you can make. And then you take all those extra assets that you're making and invest them into your future by building something greater for yourself. Like number 4, buying assets. Like property. Property is the easiest way to increase your net worth. A lot of the net worth that we were talking about in the beginning of this video, it was home equity. This is literally sweat-free money and value you can add to your name without lifting a finger, and something that you can easily purchase with extra cash. Let me give you an example. Say you do work a 40-hour-a-week job that's paying you $30,000 a year. Clearly, you've been able to live off this, so stay with that. But you still have another 40 hours a week you can easily work, or 30 as a part-time job. So why not pick up a side hustle? Why not do Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever? Do it for a year. You can easily rack in an extra $10,000 to maybe $20,000 depending on how much you work. And then you take that $20,000 end of year and buy yourself your first property. That $20K is a hell of a down payment. You put that property to rent, then whatever it's making you, save that. Keep that side hustle. You don't want to let go off the throttle just yet. We're still young, remember. So you're going to make another $20K the next year, plus whatever you make off that property. Let's say it's $10K. Now you have $30K to do it again and again and again. By the time you're 30, you will be a multi-millionaire. Which rolls us on to number 5. See, you end up buying to look rich, not to actually be rich. You need to make smarter purchasing decisions. What ends up happening is that most of you that do have 2 jobs use up all your money, like I said in tip 1, to compulsively buy. Compulsively buy the new Travis Scotts, the new Dunks, the Gucci belt, the this, the that, to look rich to everybody else, right? But your bank account's at 0. Instead, you could be doing what I mentioned before, saving up all the money. Yes, people are gonna think like, oh my God, look at this bum. He doesn't have the Travis. Oh my God, look at this bum. He doesn't have the Gucci belt. Yeah, that's maybe what they're gonna say. But what you do have is a home, and now a second home, and now a third home, and now your net worth is $100,000. What's worth more to you? And that's basically it for this 6 video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, boys, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Upstart. If you guys want to lower down your monthly payments, click that link down below. That's it for me today. See you next time.